So why are we here? Let me start with this. Why are we here today? क्या हुआ आवाज को? What happened to the voice? Why are we here today? Okay, I'll start with this. What happens is people ask me, what is it that you do? And I say, listen, I am a motivational speaker and I do motivational speaking. And then they, of course, ask me, but Max, or Maqbool Ahmed Babri, which is my real name, how do you get paid? How do you run your business? And how do you run your household? And how do you pay for your cars? And I say, of course, people pay me for doing motivational speaking. And then they ask me, what is it that you do? And I say, what I do is that I polish people. And I'm not talking about you, by the way. I polish people. And of course, they ask me, which polish? Cherry blossom or something else or brasso or what? And I tell them, listen, what I do is I help people to recognize how wonderful they really are. And one of the most important aspects of recognizing how wonderful we really are is to be able to use all your talents, all your motivation, all your knowledge, all your wisdom, everything that you have inside. And we can't use it if we don't use our voice, if we can't communicate. How would anybody be influenced if we cannot express our wisdom, our knowledge, our experience, our talent? So that is why I'm asking you, why are we here today? Okay. Anybody else? Okay. Anybody? Anything else? Okay. Great idea. But I'm sorry, forgive me. I'll start my conversation by asking for forgiveness. And why I ask for forgiveness is because I said something wrong. I should have asked, why are we here in this world? Not why are we here in this room? So my question really is, why are we here in this world? Any answer? Okay, we are in here this world to do our best, to excel in everything that we do, to see to it that we have a meaning with our life, have a purpose in our life, to be able to be satisfied, to be able to do what we have been blessed with. We have tremendous amount of talent, we have tremendous amount of wisdom, we have tremendous amount of knowledge, and if we use this knowledge for the benefit of humanity, for the benefit of nature, for the benefit of whatever exists in this environment, in this world that we exist in, then we are doing something which is beneficial for the nature as well. And when we are serving the nature, then we are doing something which is meaningful. We could also say that we are here to accumulate wealth, but then the question would come, why would we want to accumulate wealth? We came to this world without any wealth, without any money, and we leave this world without any wealth and without any money. So why do we accumulate wealth then? So what is it that we have earned when we leave everything here? So what is that we earn? We earn respect and we earn love, and we can earn respect and love by giving love and giving respect to fellow human beings. And also transforming this world, transforming this country, transforming this environment, transforming this college, transforming everything that we are exposed to become an even better place, to bring more happiness, more joy to whoever exists in this world, to bring more peace, to bring more justice, to bring more equitable distribution of wealth, to bring more happiness and joy for everyone. That there is peace in this world, there is distribution of wealth is more equitable, and we are doing things that bring happiness to others as well as to myself. That's the purpose of life. And in this purpose of life, it's also important that we recognize that we are born one day, and let's call it B, and we will die one day, and that's called D. And on top of this triangle, A, B, and D, there is this. A is for attitude, B is for birth. We don't decide where we will be born, what would be my skin color, which country it would be, what would be my religion. We don't decide that. That's decided by nature itself. And then there is D, and D means death. And death, we don't decide where, when we will die. Thank God we don't know when we will die, because otherwise the life would become miserable. So it's good that we don't know when the death will come, and it's also great that we didn't choose where we will be born. Some of us are more blessed than the others, but all of us are blessed. The very fact that we are born, we are successful. So what happens now between B and D, and between birth and death, there are C's, and there are three C's. One C is compulsions. One C is complaints. And one C is choices. So we can live our life from B to D. We can travel this journey. We don't know how many years, 50, 60, 70. I'm 73 already, so I am already blessed tremendously. So we don't know how many years we have. But we can spend this life complaining, and we will be miserable. And we can spend this life not exercising choices, compulsions, complaining and then compulsions. I have to do this, I must do this, I need to do this, otherwise something terrible will happen, etc., etc. So I'll make my life miserable. Or I can live the same life by exercising my choices. And when I exercise my choices, my life becomes more meaningful. And also, while we do that, we are also serving humanity. We are also serving family. We are also serving human beings. We are also serving the nature. Because while we complain, we make everybody miserable around us. While we complain about that we do not have a choice and we are living our compulsions, we still make our life miserable. So, keeping this in mind, I will urge you to consider living your choices. I'm a psychotherapist and a clinical hypnotherapist. I help people further strengthen their self-esteem. Remember, further strengthen their self-esteem. I don't add anything to people. I help them recognize how wonderful they really are. And each one of us is one of the nature's finest expression. And even if you look at it from a Darwinian point of view, we are the final product of millions of years of product development and survival of the fittest. That's who we really are. We are exceptionally wonderful. And when we forget that we are exceptionally wonderful, then sometimes we behave in a way which is not that great. So keeping this in mind that we are exceptionally wonderful and behave in a way which is exceptionally wonderful, we all automatically become a source of happiness and joy for fellow human beings and for everybody else. This is what I'm here to send a message to you. So please recognize that you are remarkable and you are wonderful, truly blessed. Be grateful for whatever you have been blessed. And as we become grateful for all the gifts that we have received in life, even more gifts come to us. And that is what we want in life. And of course, when we keep giving and receiving gifts, and a most beautiful gift is to be able to say, I like you. I like your dress. I like you as a human being. You are wonderful. Encourage people, appreciate people, support people, allow your shoulder for people to put their head on and cry if they need to cry and be there for them. This is what we are supposed to do. We cannot give anything which we don't own. Money we don't own. We have the use of money, but we don't own it. What we own really is our feelings and our emotions and our appreciation and our encouragement and our support for fellow human beings. And this is the message that I want you to have. And only people who have better self-esteem, more positive in demeanor, not complaining, are automatically people who are healthier and more positive and more enthusiastic about whatever they do. And people who complain, who say that they are exercising their compulsions, they tend to feel little low about themselves, and hence they automatically make other people feel little low. And that's the message that I want to bring to you. And I think my 12 minutes are probably over. And thank you very much for inviting me here. And thank you, Ali, and thank you, Umar Saif, and thank you for the transportation facility, and thank you, faculty and students of the Aitchison College, for inviting me and considering me as one of your guests. So thank you very much.